Weenies. They come in all different shapes, sizes, smells.
So Daryl's not allowed to do any more intros for Spicy Saturday.
What?
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Daydream Arcade. Yeah, it's another Spicy Saturday, if you guys didn't know. If you don't know what Spicy Saturday is, basically, we go on Reddit, we choose a subreddit, we both choose 2 stories, and we read them to each other and talk about them a little bit.
Can I talk now?
No.
All right.
Go ahead.
It's okay. All right, fine. Just lie to me. Fine. All right, this week we are, as you saw in the intro that I so cleverly did, we're covering AITA, aka Am I the Weenie? So this week I went first, so Brianna.
I get to go first this time.
No, you're going last. Just kidding. See, it doesn't. It's not nice to be lied to, is it? It's not. It's not nice to be a weenie.
God. Also, guys, if you aren't already, please join Wholeville. Just go down. Please. Just scroll down. Hit subscribe. Maybe hit a little like if you like it. I don't know. Maybe you do. And then you can be a whole.
So much easier than getting citizenship granted in any other country.
Exactly. You're just automatically approved. Think about that. All right. So this first story.
Oh, so ominous. Just think about that.
Think about that.
Just think.
This story is posted by user slow-telephone-227. Am I the ass? No. Am I the weenie?
Am I the wait?
Am I the weenie for telling my sick mom I will always prioritize my in-laws? Oh. All right.
Normally I feel like it's the other way around, but okay.
Yikes. My mom has 8 kids, and I'm the 4th. She was a crap mom. She always seemed to hate me in particular. Oh, hi, Shadow. She just walked behind me.
What are you doing in this story?
What are you doing?
I hope that people keep track of how many times Shadow just comes on and off screen. I remember a couple videos ago, there was a bit where Shadow just ran across your room.
She was literally pacing back and forth just now. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Is she on the ground or is she on your desk?
She was on my bed, so you could see her, like, pacing back and forth.
Oh, I'm shocked that no one said anything about Shadow. No one's really said anything about
Lemon
rude, guys.
Either. That's my literal child. And you guys don't
acknowledge
our
Sorry.
What the fuck?
I didn't hear what you said because I was talking over you like a weenie.
Your turn.
I don't want to go anymore. Continue the story.
Okay. All right. She always seemed to hate me in particular. I think it's because I look exactly like my dad, who's not in the picture. Another thing that happened was when I was 16, our house burned down. We had to move into a family friend's basement. My mom basically told me to get out and go find a place because it's too crowded here, even though she never said that to my 2 older sisters who still lived with her, and one was over 18. The next year, my mom got another house and I moved back in. When I turned 18, she told me I had to pay rent. My older siblings were supposed to as well, but she never enforced it with them. My second oldest sister is in her 30s now and still lives at home. She just sits on her phone all day. I never realized how fucked up this was until I met my now wife and her parents. And while I know my mom tried her best as a single mom, she never tried her best with me. In parentheses, they put, that's my therapist talking, LOL.
Oh, I thought it was going to be parentheses. Don't make any Reba jokes.
A single mom who worked. Now my mom is trying to repair her relationship with me. She has...
Sorry.
Let me not laugh while I read this next part. She has skin cancer. She got it taken out, but the margins were positive or something. She's not dying tomorrow, but does need more surgery. She invites me for holidays and calls me every few months to rant about my other siblings. She called me last week and asked me to come over this weekend. I said I need to ask my wife what days we're going to her parents' house. She said, why can't you set a date with me and then go to wife's parents' house on the opposite day? I told her that I will always prioritize my wife's parents, and they and my wife always get to pick the day. She acted all sad. I said, sorry, I didn't mean it like that, but we both know I did. Now my younger sister, who is her favorite, is asking me, how dare you? She told me mom called her crying. I said mom's an adult who can manage her own feelings, and I'm not responsible for them. She even tried to call and tattle to my wife. Little does she know if it were up to my wife, we wouldn't talk to any of them. My sister said that upsetting an older sick person can make them take a turn for the worse, and if anything happens to mom, it's on me, and I need to call and tell her I love her. My wife says, don't worry about it. Am I the weenie?
Oh.
Yikes.
I'm gonna say in some areas, but I don't. Okay, so here's the thing: why has she been such a weenie to him and not the others? It's like it doesn't make sense to me all the way through for her to just. I mean, I know that he said that it's possibly because something along the lines of he looks like his dad, who's no longer in the family and no longer in the picture. I think that's very petty. I like if that's true. Oh, damn, that's very petty.
That's really fucked up because your kid has nothing to do with whatever happened with your partner.
I mean, I know we're supposed to take these stories at face value, but I can't help but feel like there's something that could have happened, maybe at some point in their lives where like the son, the OP, did something to piss the mom off.
Okay. Or you think like we're missing something that like I kind of agree.
I don't want to assume.
Yeah.
But
it's like, how do you get from that, like having a kid and then just completely acting like you can't stand them?
Yeah, as opposed to the others,
Yeah.
It seems like they have a lot more leniency than that other. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So, and we're probably not gonna know.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah, I think it's
maybe that just made everything that I said invalid.
No, I get what you're saying because like
it just doesn't make sense to me. Something just doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I feel like we're definitely missing something big, but also I can understand like after being put through so much like neglect and feeling like you're just a burden that you would just feel done. You know? There is one comment that gave like a little point of view. It said, I interpret this differently. OP, your mom had a cancer diagnosis and it was not 100% success. When people are diagnosed with life-threatening illnesses, they begin to look at their life and their mistakes. They have regrets. She knows she did you wrong because she had to take a good hard and long look at her life. The reality is she is looking to make amends now and is silently asking for your forgiveness. The thing with forgiveness, it is more for the person asking it than for you. She wants to be forgiven because she is sitting with guilt. Your next step is on you. You have made peace with your past and moved on to your next best chapter. Family you may have wished for is now yours. Just because your mom gave birth to you does not make her your mother. She was simply the vessel for you to be here. Whatever you decide should be fine and should give you peace of mind. Continue to prioritize those who prioritize you.
Well, biologically, she is still your mother. You can't really escape that.
He said that, or they said that. They were like,
wait, what?
Yeah, they said just because they're your mom does not make them your mother. Like they were just the vessel for you to be here.
All that I had taken from that was just because she's your mother doesn't mean that she's your mother.
Yeah, it said just because she's your mom doesn't mean she's your mother. I feel like they should have.
Okay, yes, yeah, okay, yeah. Just because she's like your mom doesn't mean that she was ever a mother figure. That she never okay, I'm a fucking moron.
It's hard out here, man.
It's like the other day where we were in Discord, and it's actually happening right now. You guys probably like, wait, what's happening? What happened? What's going on? Remember when we were in Discord with Jacob, and he had brought up that, I had said 3 different things in the span of 5 to 6 seconds or something, and it was like me answering the questions myself, and Jacob was just like, what the fuck happened?
Just talking to yourself.
Yeah. Do you remember this?
Yeah, you were straight up asking questions and then answered it right after. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
It's just the way my mind works is like, okay, guys, imagine, you guys probably know the meme, the point of view, someone's like driving down the freaking highway and then someone is just peeling off very last second to get off of the exit, and it's just like my brain and just a random thought. But for me, just imagine like 20 different roads going off and the car just has no idea where to go. That's how my brain works.
No, I get that very hard. I like to think my brain has, you know, the Mac icon when it's loading? It's like a little rainbow circle.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's in my brain.
Just gay apples.
Yeah, just gay apples.
Nothing but gay apples.
Nothing but gay apples. So what was your verdict on that? Before I tell you, like, the overall verdict.
I don't think they're the weenie. You know, I think that, like you said, there's only so much neglect that you can go through before it's kind of, you know, your priorities shift. I don't blame OP for putting his wife and his wife's family, you know, his in-laws over her.
No.
I do feel bad that the mother has cancer and is, you know, going to die.
Yeah.
But I still stand by the, you know, OP is well within their right to have the feelings that they have.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say not the
100%.
weenie.
Yep, that was the verdict, not the weenie. Everyone kind of agreed, saying like, hey, your mom was kind of shitty, and, you know, don't deserve that. OP didn't really respond to comments much, so can't really
That's okay.
read anymore.
Not much of a Redditor, I see.
Yeah.
Just a pump and dump Redditor. I get it.
Jesus. So this next story is pretty recent. It's only from 7 hours ago. It's by user infamous_baseball637.
Can I guess how many upvotes?
Yes.
4.
No. 3.8K.
Oh, I was so close.
4. You're so close. Would I be the weenie if I, 23 female, stopped all support now that my sister, 18 female, is pregnant with number 2? My younger sister is yet again pregnant. She is 18 and this will make baby number 2. She is very excited and made a cute announcement party for my parents and me. All 3 of us were just giving each other hard eye contact the entire time. None of us are happy or think this is a good idea. I'm 99% sure it was planned. She's 4 months in already, so it's a bit too late to be talking about alternative options. Obviously, my parents are talking to her about it and next steps. But for me, I don't think I want to be involved with either children anymore. Teen pregnancies suck, but they do happen. For the first one, I stayed local for college. I didn't move out, so they had the extra support and income. Heck, I was even working extra hours to help support financially. The first one was a happy little accident, but this second one feels like a massive slap in the face. Mentally, I feel done. I've had enough. They aren't my babies, and they were not my choice. My sister's having a hard time as she was expecting everything to continue the same and for us to be a big happy family. My parents have already had a big chat and put their foot down, telling her that she needs to sort herself out and contribute a lot more. She's come to me and told me that she thought they would be happy for her and that she doesn't like their attitude. She doesn't even know my opinions yet. I needed some time to collect myself, otherwise I would have thrown a full-on hissy fit at her. But I think I'm going to move out. I want to stop giving her money and giving her my time and energy babysitting and picking up the odd jobs that are involved with a baby in the house. Would I be the weenie if I just stopped?
I don't think so.
I also don't think so.
It is tough because 18 is such a... It's still a very vulnerable age.
Yeah.
To leave them with 2 kids. However, their sisters put them through a lot, kind of. I don't think I would feel bad having to, you know, stop supporting, but I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah, no, I also don't think she would be the weenie if she didn't really support either, because she basically said she put her life on hold and just kind of stayed at home and like stayed locally to help out. So it's like, why is she dealing, I guess, not the consequences, but like maybe the repercussions of her sister when she wasn't involved in whatever happened? She did say like the parents had a big talk and telling her that she needed to sort herself out and contribute a lot more. So from that, I'm thinking she probably didn't do a whole lot.
I'm sure it's different with a lot of people, but I don't know. The fact that their parents had to sit them down and have like a long conversation or whatever about how that so-and-so sister needs to contribute more and whatnot, it just leads me to believe that the sister is kind of taking advantage of the other sister.
Yeah, no, it definitely seems like she's just taking advantage of the entire situation because her parents are also helping out and her sister. She's kind of like trying to have her cake but eat it too. So it's like, I personally don't think that this sister, like OP, is a weenie. I think that she should be able to live her life and do what she needs to do because she's not the one that has kids.
If she still wants to spend time with the kids, that's totally cool.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like she said anything, but she was saying like she's had enough, like she doesn't want to be involved anymore. I don't think that she should stop seeing the kids because I'm sure they, enjoy their aunt.
Reprioritize your life a little bit, I'm not saying like completely 360, just flip it in one day, but like just sit down, think about it for a while and just really think about reprioritizing things in your life that are not your sister or your sister's kids. Yep.
Think about you.
I know this isn't like advice central.
We're just giving thoughts. So OP did respond to a comment. Responded to two, actually.
Oh, joy.
Oh, joy. So one of the comments said, info, what about the baby daddies? What is she doing for a living? What are her plans? OP responded, first one isn't involved at all. Second one, I doubt is going to be involved either. They argue a lot and don't seem to actually like each other. I don't want to be mean and describe him, but he's easily deadbeat material who drinks his money away. The original idea with just baby number one in the picture is that she focuses on school and then goes to a local college after. They have I forgot what it's called, a baby sitting room for students. So she would go finish her education and not be completely stuck. Get a part-time job and we will make it work, but that plan's a bit out the window now. I honestly don't know what her plans are now or what she was thinking. The future for her is in limbo right now, and I think she has fucked up in such a way that she won't get out of. The original commenter responded to that saying, pardon for my curiosity, as this is like reality TV just without the moving pictures on a slow day at work. It changes nothing on saying not the weenie. I feel pity for her children, but they ain't your problem. You go your way, make your choices. For your parents, I don't think it will be simply cutting her off. And OP responds, I feel so bad for my parents. They are fantastic, but no matter how I write about the situation, they are going to come across as shitty. There's no correct decisions for them either. It's such a difficult situation for them.
When you become a parent, you never hope for this to happen.
No.
This kind of situation to fall on your lap.
It's pretty spicy, as one would say.
Yeah.
I think I feel bad for the kids the most, to be honest. Because, it seems...
I didn't think about the kids. Typical male behavior.
That's ridiculous.
Didn't think about the kids.
I'm kidding. Both, it seems like their dads are just not it. Because the first one isn't involved at all, and the second one seems like it's going down a road where they are not going to be involved. So it's kind of spicy. And it's like, being a young single mom is not easy, bro. She is only 18, has no idea what the fuck she's going to do with her life.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine being in that situation.
A lot of us never really know our fathers.
That's it.
Our father who are in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Oh, God. It's like that scene in Community when Ahmed is filming Jeff, and he's Jeff, you're going to play the role of my father. And Jeff goes, I don't want to be your father. And he's like, perfect. You already know your lines.
No. But yeah, there's no overall consensus yet because it is such a recent story, but it's looking like everyone is saying not the weenie. And I agree.
For my stories, this one is posted by user lazy-will-6789.
8675309.
Am I the weenie for expecting my boyfriend to get me off the streets and let me live at his place? I, 23 female, met my boyfriend, 25 male, about a month ago, and he asked me to be his girlfriend about a week after meeting.
Oh, damn.
Moving pretty fast.
And they say lesbians move fast.
I felt like we were very head over heels for each other, and I started sleeping over 2 or 3 nights of the week at his place, which he was very happy to spend with me. Hold on. I need to go back to something that you said a few seconds ago. The fact about, I thought lesbians move fast. Do they move fast?
Yeah, no, there's a whole meme of U-Haul lesbians. Or it's like after like 2-3 days they're moving in with each other.
Lesbians move quicker than silverfish.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you think I meant like we walk fast?
I had always heard a rumor that lesbians can grow up to 400 legs.
Yes. Just running.
That's how they attract other lesbians.
You're
with
right.
the legs.
You're right.
You know, and you're going down the street at night and you just hear just like really, really fast. It's just behind you.
I would literally shit myself.
I felt like we were very head over heels for each other, and I started sleeping over 2 or 3 nights of the week at his place, which he was very happy to spend with me. My actual place of residence at the time was my parents' living room after having lost my job and no longer able to pay my rent. He was aware of the situation and didn't seem to mind that I didn't have my life together at the moment. Last week, my parents and I had a huge argument where I stormed out of the house with my things and had everything in my car. I told my boyfriend, hoping he would let me stay at his place, but I told my boyfriend, hoping shut up. I told my boyfriend, hoping he would let me stay at his place, but his reaction, to sum it up, was, "Oh, that sucks. Guess you'll have to sleep in your car." It escalated to an argument of differing values. I was expecting him to not have any issue with letting me stay at his place since I was sleeping over often anyway and had a toothbrush there already. He earns very good money and has his own place, so I didn't think it would be a big deal. I wasn't planning on being a stay-at-home nuisance forever. I'd obviously look for a job ASAP. His point of view was that, 1, he'd only met me a month ago and didn't feel comfortable taking me in. 2, he didn't want to have to feed me to take care of me because he didn't sign up for that. 3, he told me since I wasn't working, I'd just be a burden. Parentheses, he also said that if I didn't get my shit together, we wouldn't work out. This upset me, and I told him he was making me feel like he was only there for the good times and dipped in the bad times. He said I was straight up being ridiculous to even consider that he'd take me in. He wanted nothing to do with the situation and refuses to help in any way. In the end, he let me stay a night on the condition that I'd go back to my parents' house the next day, and to him, that was, quote-unquote, helping as much as he possibly could. I've noticed he's an extreme saver and a stingy person in general, but I thought it was something I could look past, and now I'm not so sure. Even my parents said he's in the wrong for, quote-unquote, not being a man and taking responsibility for his woman, but that might be a cultural/generational opinion. Am I the weenie for having expected him to offer me to stay at his place?
Huh. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
That's insane. That's tricky. That is tricky. So she said she wasn't working?
No.
How old is she?
23. And
23.
the boyfriend is 25.
Okay. I do think it's kind of shitty that he was like, you can get the fuck out because I don't want to deal with you. I think if I was in his position and like my significant other was like, hey, I just had a really bad falling out with my parents. I don't want to be with them right now. Can I be with you for a little while? I would say yes, because it's like, you know, if you don't really have anywhere else to go and you're kind of beefing with the people that you're living with right now, I think he was being a little insensitive with the whole situation, but I do kind of get where he's coming from.
What do you think the consensus is on this? Because this has already been marked.
Knowing Reddit and how much they hate women, it's probably gonna be, yeah, you're the asshole.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. The general consensus is weenie.
I can get it because she just assumed, and like instead of talking to him first and be like, hey, this is what happened. Is it okay if I stay with you for a little bit? Instead of being like, hey, you're supposed to just do whatever I want. But I do think he was pretty dickish with how he handled it. Basically like, I don't give a shit what happened. You need to not be here.
That is very shitty.
So I think they both suck, to be honest.
Maybe this particular comment section was very thirsty for weenies.
Yeah.
That doesn't work out no matter how I say it. So, first comment here, this is where you messed up. You didn't ask, you expected. Moving in with someone is a big deal. There are legalities involved that clearly he doesn't want to commit himself to, and he doesn't have to. Sorry, but you're the weenie here. This other one, true answer is he has only been there in this 30-day span, which have included a few dates and some sleepovers. He probably doesn't know her middle name yet. I guess she fell head over heels in love a bit quickly. Huge red flag either way. And then the comment under there says, she's not in love, she's desperate.
I don't
That's
think
a little
so.
bit of a reach.
Yeah, that's a little bit
like,
of a reach. She could be in love. It could just be infatuation right now. Considering they both moved really fast, like putting all the blame on her is kind of pretty crazy because he's the one that asked her.
I'm trying to look through this to see if there's anyone that hasn't voted straight up you're the weenie.
It's Reddit, bro. They're probably calling her a cunt. Like, it's okay.
I'm looking so hard for the light at the end of the tunnel, but all I see is YTA, YTA, YTA.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, this comment was deleted. I don't, it's not surprising. You're the weenie, and yuck for that. Be a man and take responsibility for his woman comment.
That was weird.
That was very weird.
I didn't like that comment.
But then there's the continuation. You've known him a month and expect him to just pay your way and let you move in for nothing. Anyone with 2 brain cells would see that it's a horrible idea. I'm going to read this last paragraph like I'm Ben Shapiro. It's not men's jobs to look after you like a child, especially after 1 month. It's just a slow wind-up laugh. That was a really bad Ben Shapiro.
No, it was good. It was good. I was like, damn, is he in the room?
Don't patronize me. It's not a woman's job to be funny. Like, just shut the fuck up. Just sit there.
And agree with what I say.
Just be obedient.
I hated that.
Hey, I said it, not I went. Oh my god, no! Sorry,
I said it.
Ben said it, not me. That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. God.
God. What is your opinion? Do you think she's the weenie, or does everyone suck, or not the weenie?
I think everyone sucks.
I agree.
I think the parents suck. I think she sucks.
I think the boyfriend sucks. Yeah, everyone's just weird.
Everyone is weirdo.
Weirdo.
So, this final post is posted by user Bedbug Enforcer.
Bedbug Enforcer. Okay.
Am I the weenie for having different cleanliness standards than my wife? My male 35 wife, female...
My male 35 wife. Yes. So close.
No, that's literally what it says. This is my... And I know what they meant, but the way I read it...
My male 35 wife.
Okay, so this person is... so this guy is 35, his wife is 33.
Okay.
We have a wonderful relationship and have been together for over 5 years. Recently, my wife...
My male 35 wife.
Recently, my wife seems to be taking more and more control of our surroundings as of late. She's also become somewhat of a neat freak where she can't stand a disorganized or unclean, according to her, house. Unfortunately, I'm somewhat of a disorganized mess and don't really care for whether my living space is perfectly clean or arranged. She has started doing more of the household labor and chores in order to maintain her standards and resents me for not doing my share. I tried telling her that these are her standards and not mine, and it shouldn't take away from my free time. Unfortunately, the situation blew up this morning with her calling me inconsiderate and selfish, and me calling her controlling. We haven't spoken to each other since then. Honestly, I'm pretty angry about this, and I feel like I'm right to not want to do extra work for no reason. I also don't think I should be subjected to verbal abuse from her, and her behaving this way is out of line. I don't want to blow up my relationship, but neither do I want to capitulate. Is that a fucking word?
Is it capsulate?
Capitulate. Capitulate.
Ah, sure.
Cease to resist an opponent or an unwelcome demand.
Ah.
Would I be the weenie if I stood my ground?
Interesting. So he doesn't want to clean, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard too.
That's pretty crazy.
And also, I don't think I should be subjected to verbal abuse. You literally called your wife controlling.
Like, what?
I think you're both being verbally abusive towards each other. I don't think that you should just point your finger and be like, oh, my wife is the one.
My wife is mad at me because I made a mess and I don't want to clean it up because I have games to play. That's what I heard.
I tried telling her that these are her standards and not mine, and it shouldn't take away from my free time.
My free time.
When you have those 2 kids, you're not going to have a lot of free time, bud.
And he's saying he doesn't want to do extra housework when his wife is pregnant. I love when men have nothing but the audacity.
And their name is Bedbug Enforcer.
Bedbug Enforcer. Are you joking? Like, what is happening right now?
I wonder if they have, like, a pest business or something.
Or maybe he's just the cause of bed bugs and is like, yeah, I don't need to clean this. My wife does.
I'm going to leave my pregnant wife and, with these bed bugs. And, hey, if they eat their way into her demon-infested womb and eat our twins, then
I had nothing to do with the twins.
I had nothing to do with it.
How are there 2? I didn't have sex with her twice.
Here I go to the ground. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for us on this Spicy Saturday. And sorry that this past week I had to put it out on Monday.
You know, it's hard out here. I was out of town, so, it was just a spicy little weekend anyway.
Yeah, life's a highway.
Life's a highway, dude. But it's out. Yeah. Go watch it.
And if you guys enjoyed this Spicy Saturday, give this video a thumbs up because I gave you this weird... My thumb is weird. My thumbs are weird. Why do we have them?
Just cut off your thumbs, guys. You don't need them.
Yeah. If you guys like this video, cut off your thumbs and throw it at your screen. That'll make you like this video and possibly subscribe to the channel if you want to. Become a Hool today. We don't have thumbs here.
No.
Yeah. We're not into thumb stuff,
You're not.
Anyway, ow! Oh my god, I hit my finger on my microphone. Oh my god.
Damn, that was
See you
just
guys next
immediate.
week. Ah!